There are consequences to unforgiveness. One of those consequences can be physical pain. I saw that, I believe, in my own mom. She suffered through a lot of physical pain, but she was holding a lot of unforgiveness in her heart. And so, but I want to make it clear, not every physical pain you have has to do with unforgiveness. That would be too broad of a statement to paint. But some physical pain can go back to not forgiving for things that have happened in your past. As you hold on to these things in your body, they just affect you in so many ways. For me, the biggest effect was in this 6 inches between my ears. There was a lot of effect in my thinking, and this didn't necessarily have to do with forgiveness, but as I started the healing journey, a lot of the healing had to take place in my brain because I didn't always value myself. And it's just been in my 50s that I feel like I've gotten to that point where I can value myself in the way that I'm supposed to be. I'm 57 now, so I would probably say about age 49, age 50. So what I tell people is that unforgiveness can hold you back in every single area of your life. Christ says that he came to give people life and life more abundant. Now, don't try to measure that in terms of what your salary is or how much you have in your bank account. There are so many things more in an abundant life. And once again, you can't really put a measure on it, but I just want to tell you about my life. Sometimes I've been jealous of other people because maybe they had a higher salary than I did, or they seem to have, especially in the band field, maybe they seem to have more successful bands than I did. But then when I examined it, some of them had 2 or 3 failed marriages. Some of them had kids who didn't want to be with them, didn't want to spend time with them. And I have 4 beautiful, wonderful kids who have grown up into responsible, cool adults and who've blessed me with 10 grandkids and counting. And there's not a value you can put on that. I was 46 years old when I became a grandfather, and I have friends in their 70s who might be having their first grandchild, and they can't get on the floor and play with their grandkids. So there's a lot of things that go into measuring that abundant life. And it doesn't mean, once again, if you have some type of physical ailment, it doesn't mean it's because of unforgiveness, but it could be. So examine that, because not forgiving can have many effects on us physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, financially. It can hold us back from having the full life that God intended for us. And unfortunately, I saw that happen in my mom. Her unforgiveness led to depression, which led to lots of pain in her body. And in the last 20 years of her life or so, she really alienated so many people. She was great at making friends, and she could make friends very quickly. But then in a short amount of time, she would alienate them. And a lot of this was from the unforgiveness that she was holding within her.